The Scariest Experience of My Life, Part 2. There's this tall, skinny white guy who appears homeless, but wears a fancy button up and cargo pants. My mom and I suspect he's mentally disabled with a caretaker. About a year ago, I passed him on a bench in broad daylight. He looked at me and said, "Jesus loves you," smirking oddly. I awkwardly replied, "I know," despite being an atheist. Later that night, I found myself staring at him in the park, feeling creeped out. After what felt like ages, he walked toward me, and I froze. Why was he approaching me at 3 a.m.? He flashed a cheeky grin like he knew something I didn't, and I just stood there dumbfounded. I'll never scoff again, because I was more frozen than ever. After about 10 awkward seconds, he half-patted my shoulder and pulled out a plastic spoon. It was the same plastic spoon I had from the plaza an hour before. He tucked it into my pocket, and I snapped out of my freeze, bolting to the bathroom and locking the door. In the dimly lit bathroom, I guessed it was past 3 a.m. I thought he would leave, but honestly, I don't think he ever did. I examined the plastic spoon and realized it was altered. It had a word carved into it that I couldn't read or identify. I sat in that locked bathroom for over half an hour, contemplating every decision that led to this nightmare. To be clear, I had no phone to contact anyone since my parents could track me with Life 360. I had no watch and couldn't see outside to check the time. Eventually, I gained the courage to unlock the door and bolted toward the park exit. Before turning the corner, I glanced back and saw a figure on the bench next to the bathroom. The old man had waited outside for an hour to see me one last time. I sprinted home, caught my breath behind a bush, and sneaked back inside. I haven't gone out at night since and doubt I'll ever sneak out again. I still have the spoon buried in my wardrobe, but haven't looked at it in months. Sometimes I wonder how long he was following me, if it was isolated, or if he had stalked me before. I'd love to hear your thoughts unless you're here to lecture me. I've learned my lesson. Creepy old man who stalked me that night, let's not meet again.